Welcome to Business Analyst. This is course B1. It's the free course. Study the course to decide whether you are able and willing to become a business analyst. To make sure we understand why we're doing the course as a business analyst, we need to find out how many vacancies are there. On jobserve.co.uk, on this specific day, more than 75,000 jobs. Some jobs pay up to 100 euros an hour. That's for someone that is a product owner, business analyst. Now, a business analyst will become a product owner with a number of years of experience. Why so many vacancies? 87.5% of IT projects fail. It's the stats that's accusing them. 39% inaccurate requirements gathering because we're doing things the old way. The old way does no longer work. These are the courses offered by BA Varsity. Here's another idea of all the courses you can do. You can become a product owner of WhatsApp banking, of home loans, credit cards, insurance, etc. During the course BA 1.1, for which you have to pay, to BA 1.20 and BA 2, we will be doing these 5 capabilities and 10 functions. We will create full user stories for all of them. We'll teach you the 5 principles of lean. You can go and then write the green belt, Six Sigma. We'll teach you the difference between waterfall and agile. And when we're done, you can go and write the PMI and the Scrum certifications. We'll focus on Scrum, as in most of the organizations, you'll be working in a Scrum. We'll teach you all the key roles and their responsibilities. We'll show you where you fit in an organization. For the 5 capabilities and 10 functions, we'll teach you to start with industry models, where to find them or how to create them. We'll teach you target operating models, the as-is and to-be high-level processes, the shift from the non-digital era to the digital era. We'll teach you to put a business landscape together. We'll teach you that a business landscape is made up of customer journeys, products, and distribution channels. On customer journeys, we will give you the template for level 1 customer journeys that will be used in every industry. We'll show you for the 10 functions that we're covering, how to translate them from level 1 to level 2. For the 10 functions, we will teach you how to translate it from level 2 to level 3 customer journeys. For the 10 functions, we'll show you which products and the distribution channels. And we'll teach you to create a user story for every one of those 10 functions. And we'll now see that a user story is built up of 6 components. We're now going to look at the high-level process. And remember, we do it for every one of the 10 functions. We'll teach you a high-level process is mapped across 5 components. We'll teach you the steps of high-level process mapping. We will supply you with a template for the high-level process mapping. We will teach you a critical measure of success has 6 attributes. That's for each and every high-level process. The second component, customer journeys, for every one of those 10 functions that we'll be creating. We'll teach you that a digital activity can be defined as one of 5 stages. You learn that these 5 stages are used in 4 patterns. We'll teach you about lists and activities. We'll teach you how to put the customer journey and screen flows together using patterns and stages. You'll learn how to write a use case for every single one of the 10 functions. We'll teach you a use case has 6 attributes. You'll learn all about topology diagrams and capability models. We'll teach you how an API works, application program interface. You'll learn about databases and how APIs interact with databases. We'll teach you the layers in a topology, the presentation, business, SOA, and data layers. We'll teach you to map the capability model over the topology. You learn that the use case will have the following flows: a pre-flow, a basic flow, a sub-flow, alternate flow, exception flow, and post-flow. You learn how to map the function across the topology layers, indicate the APIs and the tables. Each digital function will have a screen. Therefore, we require wireframes, and we'll teach you all about wireframes. You will learn how to do a wireframe and do the wireframe definition for the specification, the validation, and the behavior. You'll learn all about sequence flows, sequence flow diagrams that an application solution architect will draw. You learn that every single one of the flows in the use case will have a sequence flow diagram. Some of the flows, like subflows, can have many sequence flow diagrams. We'll teach you how to start and create sequence flow diagrams. You'll be able to create sequence flow diagrams for every single function, every single flow of the function. You learn that each flow follows a certain path for the function. The last component of the user story, test scenarios. You learn how to create test scenarios, test cases, test scripts for every single function, every single flow. You'll get to understand a test case sample, a template. You learn that every application will have many test scenarios, which were defined during the business landscape. Test scenarios consist of test cases, and test cases consist of test scripts. During the course, we'll be creating a test case for every single one of the 10 functions. To recap, as a business analyst, you'll learn all about customer journeys, the navigation, the basic flows, the post flows, patterns, stages, topologies, and capability models. You'll write use cases with all the flows. You'll be able to read sequence flow diagrams. You'll understand test cases. As a business architect, you'll understand industry models, where they come from, where to get them, how to create one, target operating models, the as, is, and to be, business landscapes, how they create it, why they create it, what do you do with them, topology diagrams, and roadmap creations. As an application solution architect, you'll learn that every function has many flows. Every function operates on patterns and stages. Testing scenarios. As a tester, you'll learn that test scenarios have test cases. Test cases have test scripts. A test script for every single of the flows. You learn about tables and APIs, wireframes, sequence flow diagrams, how to do UAT testing. You learn all about patterns and stages, the use case with all its flows, topology diagrams, capability models. And at the end, you'll write an open book exam to obtain a competency certificate. You will be a digital business analyst.